If you're running a business in Dubai or anywhere in the GCC, you know the competition is just fierce. And let's be honest, all the talk around AI and marketing can feel like a whole lot of hype, right? But what if it's not? What if it's actually the key to your survival and your growth? Well, today, we're going to cut right through that noise. We are going to build a super practical roadmap that shows you exactly how to use AI as a real tool to not just compete, but to actually win.
So, does this sound familiar? You're pouring money into advertising, but the return, it just feels weak. You're pushing out all this generic content, just kind of hoping something sticks, and all the while, you've got that nagging feeling that your message just isn't connecting with the right people. This is a massive pain point for founders, and you know what? It's the exact problem we're going to tackle today.
The solution, really, is a fundamental shift in how you think about marketing. We're moving from just casting a wide net to what we call precision marketing. And AI? Well, AI is the engine that makes all of this possible. Think of it this way. You stop guessing and you start knowing who to talk to, what to say, and exactly when to say it. And the best part? It's all automated, working at a scale you could never, ever manage by hand.
Okay, so where do you even begin? Well, the very first phase of our roadmap is all about getting those immediate, tangible returns. Before you dive into all the complex strategies, you use AI to tackle the low-hanging fruit, efficiency. This is where you start to reclaim your two most valuable assets, your time and your money.
Let's just look at the practical shift here, what this really means. On one side, you've got the manual grind we all know so well, right? Guessing at ad bids, painstakingly writing every single social post, getting lost in spreadsheets for hours. And on the other side, the AI-powered alternative. Look, these are not some futuristic ideas. These are tools you can use right now that free up your team to focus on what actually matters, strategy and creativity, not just repetitive tasks.
And this is not some niche trend we're talking about. 78%. That's the percentage of businesses that were already using AI in some form by late 2024. Let that sink in for a second. This means if you're not starting to integrate AI, you're not just missing an opportunity, you are actively falling behind your competition.
Let's make this really concrete with a local example. Just picture a food delivery business right here in Dubai during the Ramadan rush. Insane, right? Now, instead of hiring a massive temporary support team, they use an AI chatbot. It handles 80% of the simple, routine questions like, "Hey, where's my order?" or "Can I change my address?" This frees up their human staff to deal with the really complex issues, which keeps customers happy without bloating the payroll. That is the power of automation.
So, you've used AI to save time, you've made your operations way more efficient. That's awesome. But what's next? This is where we get to the really exciting part. Phase 2, precision, personalization, and profit. Now we're going to connect all those efficiency gains directly to your bottom line, driving real, measurable results in customer acquisition and, of course, revenue growth.
This number, it's just staggering, and it really gets to the heart of why this all works so well. Personalized calls to action, you know, those buy now or learn more buttons, they outperform the generic ones by a massive 202%. But what's the magic behind that? It's actually pretty simple. Because for the first time, the message feels like it was made just for you, at the exact moment you needed it.
So what does that 202% actually look like out in the wild? Well, imagine a fitness studio in JLT. Instead of just a generic "Join Now" ad for everyone, their AI system is much smarter. It analyzes real-time signals. It sees you're near their location around lunchtime and shows you an ad for a quick midday yoga class. Later that night, it knows you're winding down and shows you an ad for a pre-sleep meditation session. It's the same person, but a different context and a perfectly tailored message. That's precision.
So how does it actually do all this? Let's take a quick peek under the hood. The AI is constantly analyzing all these little signals, your location, the time of day, what you've been browsing, to predict what you might want next. It can then dynamically change the ad copy, the offer, even the images, all on the fly. And for creating content, it's a massive Kickstarter, drafting blog outlines and dozens of ad variations in just a few seconds.
Now, it is really easy to get carried away with all this potential, but phase 3 is the critical reality check. AI is an incredibly powerful assistant, but it is not a set-it-and-forget-it magic button. To use it effectively, human oversight is absolutely essential.
The best way to think about this is like the 80-20 rule of AI. You let the machine do 80% of the heavy lifting, but that final 20%, that human touch for polish, for verification, for strategic direction, that is non-negotiable. And why? Because AI can literally invent facts, they're called hallucinations. It can misinterpret cultural nuances, which is a huge risk in a diverse market like the GCC, and it often struggles to capture your unique brand voice consistently. That's why that last point is the golden rule. A human must always approve the final output.
So here's that idea in action. A real estate firm in Dubai uses AI to draft these really detailed descriptions for luxury villas, and it saves them hours and hours of work. But the founder makes sure a manager always reviews that copy. They're checking that the square footage is correct, they're removing any language that might be insensitive to international buyers, and they're making sure the tone aligns with their premium brand. The AI does all the grunt work, but that final human touch is what protects the brand's reputation and ultimately closes the deal.
All right, we've covered the roadmap, we've talked efficiency, results, and the crucial need for oversight. But you know, a map is pretty useless if you don't actually take the first step. So now, let's turn all this theory into concrete action. What can you actually do this week to get started?
It really is simpler than you think. First, just audit your time. Find 1 or 2 tasks that are a total time drain. Maybe it's writing social media captions or answering the same customer questions over and over again. That's your target. Second, explore just one tool designed to solve that one problem. Don't try to boil the ocean here. And third, be transparent. Make sure your privacy policy is crystal clear about how you're using data. Trust is everything.
You see, AI isn't the future of marketing anymore. It's the present. It's the tool that allows small and medium businesses to be more efficient, more precise, and more profitable than ever before. So the question is no longer if you should adopt it, but how you're going to start building your own AI-driven system for growth.
So if you're ready to start building that system, and you found this roadmap helpful, make sure to subscribe for more practical explainers just like this one. And hey, if you want an expert partner to help you build and implement a custom AI marketing strategy for your business right here in the GCC, visit my website at mkmm.ae or just click the link in the description below. Thanks so much for watching.